The Components of an Optimized Business Part 1, brought to you by Business Development Machine and CPA Network. In our experience of over 50 years in small business ownership and consulting, we have learned that very few, if any, business operates at optimum capacity. It is also our experience that the less fiscal management in a business, the bigger the profit leaks. We believe, and have been proven firsthand in every one of our engagements, that any business is losing at least 10% of their gross revenue through profit leaks and lost opportunity costs. More than half are losing 20%, 30%, and more. When you choose this belief, it makes it easy to justify the client's investment in your relationship and supports that self-assertive confidence that there is a hidden return for investment to be found through discovery. To move into discovery, one must understand what they are attempting to have the prospect come into awareness of. Hint, a hidden vein of gold. From a very high and simple view, you and the business owner must come into a mutual understanding of the difference, or contrast, between an optimized business and what it produces for the owner compared to what their business has been producing for them. This happens through discovery by asking questions to identify and quantify what is lacking, while you simultaneously expand the prospect's awareness of how that lack negativity impacts their happiness and personal comfort, and their uncovered pain. You must first internalize what factors an optimized business in any industry must have in place. To the degree they are missing in your prospect's businesses, tied to the level of pain he feels for not achieving his dreams, become the motivating factor to making a change and seeing you as the person to lead that change. This all transpires on a subconscious level based upon feeling and emotion. Plan your work, work your plan, and your plan will work. Remember, a business is nothing more than a vehicle to the quality of life and income the owner aspires to. Few, if any, manage their business with those personal goals at the forefront. Discover if your prospect has any of the following keys to an optimized business in place. First key, specific personal income and quality of life goals. Remember, without a specific destination, any road will take you there. A business is nothing more than a vehicle to the business owner's quality of life. Quality of life is determined by personal desire and the income requisite to create the desired result in time and toys. Question: isn't this the real reason the owners took that entrepreneurial jump? Discover if the prospect draws the connection that their business goals and those personal goals need to be managed together. Second key, a written strategic action plan containing specific sequential steps, a timeline, and requisite resources. For example, are they using a written 5-year plan, 3-year plan, and 1-year plan? Having written goals gives everyday tasks more meaning and clarifies the reasoning behind company decisions. Discover what they are not achieving by not having them. Third key, a custom dashboard of gauges and indicators to keep on track and monitor progress. Be aware, there is no management without measurement. Reports such as operating budgets, individual profit centers, key performance indicators, exception reports, and business valuation. Without them, a business is like a rudderless ship on the ocean. With them, these tools act like a GPS, leading a business to controlled, profitable growth. Discover if the prospect understands how the difference affects bottom-line profits and day-to-day burden of management. Fourth key, a commitment to accountability for consistent implementation. Failure to plan, implement, and follow-up is the biggest cause for business failure or stagnation. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. We call them do-overs. In the business built through the process of entropy, there is never time to do it properly, yet there always seems to be time to do it over. If you discover there is no commitment to accountability, then no doubt there are profit leaks to be discovered and veins of unmined gold to be found. Explore it. Fifth key, a business mentor coach, strategic planner, sounding board, and source of external resources. Business owners live in a vacuum. They are alone at the top of the heap with everyone, staff, suppliers, customers, family, expecting them to have the answers. It is lonely and burdensome. It is rare for the business owner to have someone who understands their life and business, has a large font of knowledge that they don't have, and is willing and able to get and stay in touch at a level capable of giving them consistent, objective counsel. Left to their own devices, they will never see a CPA or you, the consultant, as this person. They're not even aware that this type of person exists. Never mind that a properly focused CPA is the best person to fill those shoes. In fact, our first task is to get you to see yourself as this person rather than an accountant. Sixth key, an accounting system designed to capture and retrieve data useful in managing the business, not just keeping it in compliance. Optimized businesses need tools properly designed for fiscal management, done internally to manage in real time, not done or redone by the accountant. Seventh key, a CFO to interpret the accounting information and translate it into usable formats to support growth and efficiency. To identify issues, create a strategic action plan, develop tools, and manage the three pillars of an optimized business by the numbers: marketing, sales, and production. The CEO, business owner, plots the course. The CFO, accountant, not only creates a roadmap, but also creates the business dashboard, GPS, to help the CEO see whether he or she is on track, whether they are efficiently following the course set out that leads to the objectives, etc. So they work hand in hand. The CFO translates the financial and fiscal information into action steps and processes the CEO can use to achieve business objectives. Remember, discovery is all about having your prospect come into an awareness of what he or she is not achieving by your questions, and then helping them quantify what that lack is costing them in terms of income and quality of life. This is part 1 of the Components of an Optimized Business by Business Development Machine and CPA Network. Look for the next video, the Discovery Sequence, for the Optimized Business Part 2.